Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Yep, I'm uploading another video. So this video is going to be an explanation video. I'm going to be talking to you guys about what's been happening because I haven't uploaded in like 3 weeks and I feel really bad about it. But you're about to find out why I haven't uploaded. So let's get onto the story about why I have not uploaded. Okay, so it all began 2 weeks ago. I uploaded my last video. It was I am back video because I took a little break between because I was really busy, so I decided to take a little break. I did not plan this break, this 2-week break. I did not plan this break after I uploaded that video. It was not planned at all. So what happened was, once I uploaded the video, a couple days later, I started feeling really sick. Like, I was actually really unwell. I was really starting to get really dizzy. I couldn't really walk. I would fall over. I wasn't eating, and had this massive headache. My head was killing me. Like, it was like a 10 out of 10 score in pain. It was amazing. I went to the doctors to get checked out, and she said that my left ear was bulging out, which means that there's going to be something wrong in my brain, or in my head, that's swelling up. So the reason why my ear was bulging out. And so she said, okay, so if you start to get any of these symptoms, go straight down to emergency department. So I went down there. I started getting these symptoms. I was really tired. Yeah, so anyways, I was getting really tired. Like, I would just sleep most of the day. My head was so sore. Like, I would sleep all day, but when it came to night time, I just could not sleep, like, because I was in so much pain. And I fell over. Like, I kept falling over, had falls, and I just was not my happy self. Like, literally, I had no energy at all. It was just like I was dying. And I decided, I went to the bathroom. It became Saturday afternoon. That's when I became really unwell. Saturday, like 2 weeks ago. And I really just lay on the couch and I just did not move. I was asleep. Like, literally, I had my nephew and niece over, and they were jumping all over me, and I didn't even know they were jumping on me. I didn't even feel it, anything. I was just out. Decided I needed to go to the bathroom, so I went to the bathroom, and I just fell over. I just pretty much almost passed out. I got up after a while, went to my room, got into my bed, and I just absolutely lost it. I just cried and cried. Like, I never do that. The only time I do that is if I'm really mad or something's wrong. Like, I'm really unwell. And my sister came in, and she could tell that something was up because she would ask me if I was okay, and usually I respond with yes or no, but I did not respond. I did not say anything to her. I was just crying and in so much pain. I felt like I was going to throw up, and she's like, no, that's it. She went up to my mum and told her, no, we've got to take her down to the hospital. So my sister took me down. We got all my stuff I needed. Went down to emergency and went and chatted we went to the chair, the people at the front. My sister told them what was happening, and they said, okay, go sit down in the waiting room and you'll get called in soon. We'll bring out some painkillers for her until she gets called in. So about 5 minutes later, they came out with Panadol. They gave me that, and then about 10-15 minutes later, I got called in. We went straight into the bed. I literally had to get my sister to hold me up because I just could not walk. I was starting to get really dizzy. Got into the bed. The doctor started checking my blood pressure, kept getting blood tests done. The nurse actually, I don't know, burst my vein when they found a vein and said, oh, that's a nice juicy one, so we should be able to get some blood out of that. So they put the needle in, and not a lot of blood was coming out, like really fast. It was like slowly coming out, which isn't good. And then once she finally got out, she was like, oh, hopefully that's enough. So she took the needle out, and then the next minute it burst, and there was blood squirting everywhere, all over the bed, all down my arm. So she cleaned it up, put a band-aid on it, put some pressure on it, and then she sent off the blood tests to the lab, the people, and then she came back and checked my blood pressure again. She totally forgot about my arm. She put the blood pressure machine on the same arm, and it just squirted blood everywhere again. So she had to clean it up again, put the blood pressure, and then she decided, and then she got told that the blood test wasn't enough blood to check, so they had to do another one. So they did it on this arm, and this time she decided to leave the catheter, whatever it's called, in the arm. Got the test done. Then she said, we're going to need to do another test. You're going to need to do a urine test. So I had to go to the toilet. Now the bathroom was down the hallway, and I couldn't walk very far, so she would hold me up, and there was a rail I could hold on to, so I was holding onto the rail, and she would be holding me, and I would like fall, like pretty much fall into her arms, and I'll just be lopsided. But we got to the bathroom, did my test, came back. I walked, because she'd gone, I walked from the bathroom holding onto the rail. I almost fell over so many times. Got to the bath, got back to my bed, and she came back and said, okay, we're going to need to do a CT scan, and I just talked to the boss, and you're going to get admitted. So I got admitted to the hospital. When I had my CT scan done, got taken up to the ward, then the ward people came in, did the, administration stuff, the doctor came in, chatted to us and said, this is what's come up on your CT scan, the results, and what was happening. And then about half an hour later, I got told I was getting transferred to a different hospital, which was great because my parents had only just left after coming to see me, because my sister brought me, and they did a swap over so my sister could go home for her kids, and my dad and my mum could come up and see me. So they came, and then they said, oh, we'll come back a bit later and get good. We're just going to quickly go have some dinner, and then we'll come back. And then about 10 minutes after they left, the doctor came in, a nurse came in and said, you're getting transferred. So I had to ring my parents and let them know that I was getting transferred to a different hospital. So I got transferred to the hospital. Well, actually first they came, the transport ambulance came and picked me up. My parents hadn't come back to the hospital yet. So I messaged them saying I am in the ambulance now, getting taken to the hospital, and then about 2 minutes later I get a text message saying, is that you in the ambulance? My parents had just arrived at the hospital when I was leaving, so they followed us to the hospital. Once we got to the hospital I got transferred to, they took me straight up to the ward where I was. I got put into the high risk falls ward, which has 2 beds, one this side and one on the other side, and the door's open at all times. There's a little curtain that you can shut, but not all the way, because the way the room is right next to the nurse's station, so the nurse can see you, and whenever they walk past they're always checking through the room. Your bed had an alarm, so if you tried getting off the bed the alarm would go off and the nurses would come running in. Because I was such a high risk of falls, I had to have a nurse with me whenever I needed to go to the toilet, have a shower or anything like that. I needed the nurse help. So I've never been like that in my life. It was quite scary for my family because they had no idea what was going on, in my body. I had no idea what was going on in my body, and the worst thing is the doctors didn't even know what was going on in my body. So it was quite a difficult time. So that night when I got transferred, I got to the other hospital about 8 o'clock at night. It was quite scary. I got there, they administrated me some of the stuff from the other hospital did not get transferred, like information told to the other hospital, so there was a lot of communication about like what happened at Yanglis. Yanglis, I'm just going to say that, the hospital I was at, Yanglis. And then it was quite, so so that night they gave me a little bit of food, but I didn't really want to eat it. Like, I couldn't eat it. If I ate, I would throw up. I'm sure I threw up a lot of times at the hospital. Then they came in after that. They did more blood pressure stuff, more blood tests, and all that stuff. They then gave me some medication for the night time just to relieve me for the night, and then it came to the next morning and I got taken up for an MRI scan, more blood tests, and just a lot of tests. I spent 6 days in hospital, so that was a long time. I was almost there for a whole week. And when I got sent home, they still did not know what was wrong. Well, they kind of did, but they kind of didn't. And we are now 2 weeks after I have been discharged. No, a week since I've been discharged. And it just, I'm still not 100%. I still can't eat. I still have these pains in the head sometimes. So I got diagnosed with severe migraines. So I get really bad headaches, migraines. So a lot of time I have to turn off the lights and sit in dark rooms just so my eyes don't hurt, my head doesn't hurt. They also said I might have had a reaction to my medication because I had it increased, and they reckon I might have had a reaction to that as well. And then there's also, they found a sinus infection or something in my brain, like here, which is why I was having all these problems with my nose, my ears. That's why my ear was bulging and all that stuff. So, but they still don't know 100% why I was so unwell. So now the plan is I see the GP every week for a checkup. I have to go see my neurologist every couple of weeks just to make sure that I am stable and I am getting better. I have not been able to train for 2 weeks. I have a competition next weekend and I'm going to be probably swimming that with no training underneath my belt, but that's okay because my health has been so bad lately. I just have not been able to train, and I'm just going to have to do the competition without training, but that's okay because things you got to do. So that's pretty much why I have not uploaded a video in a long time, in 2 weeks, because I have been so unwell and I just haven't been able to film until today. So hope you guys have understood why I have not uploaded, and I hope to get better so I can upload more videos. So for now, I'm probably only going to upload 1 video a week, just for now, until I can get myself back into uploading 3 videos a week. So thank you for understanding. Always remember to be happy, smile, and enjoy life, because they're the main 3 things of life. And comment down below your thoughts and video ideas for the future. And if you guys are new, press the subscribe button down below, because that would really help me. And yeah, thank you for being so supportive, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Love ya. Hush.